Welcome back to more Gavin Gonerman Gaming. Y'all playing some more Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Let's get back into it. Well, while you're gone, I just scanned a few planets. Went to the Citadel. Citadel space.
Can I help you, sir?
It's been a couple of years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
You'd think a Geth would stand out.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
I thought it might be nice to come back here and see how it's changed, but it's just like it was. Same dirty streets, same unrepentant scavengers, same revolving door prisons. Being security here is a terrible job. This is exactly why I left.
Keepers. Fascinating creatures. Genetic constructs adapted to work in Citadel. Couldn't survive outside. Unknown purpose. Wish I could have studied them. Had other things to do instead.
Well, what's good of being able to open that door if I can't open that door?
Yes?
Huh, let's hope it was something about...
How'd you end up working on the Citadel?
I started with the Alliance way back when, but the traveling was killing me. It's a shitty life if you're trying to raise a family, seeing your kids every 6 months. I joined CSEC so I could stay in one place, put down roots.
You like life here on the Citadel?
Life here is good. A hell of a lot different than life back on Earth. I miss the food mostly. You just can't get sockeye salmon here on the station.
You ever get back there?
Earth, every couple of years, less and less all the time. But when I finish my stint with CSEC, there's a nice little place in the foothills I'm gonna retire to. Not that I'm retiring anytime soon.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Fine. I just need to pick up some spices. Amino dextrose and amino sinister. Gavin, you don't mix your spice
I wonder what a Presidium fish would taste like. I'm telling you, there are no fish up there. I hear an Erdnot went up there once. An Erdnot on the Presidium. That'd be the day.
Yeah, Erdnot Rex.
Good day, my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
I'd like to buy something.
To make a purchase, browse our...
These stores
That's
are
correct.
owned
Citadel souvenirs outlets are owned by the council government. The profits generated by sales are used to maintain the station. We offer an assortment of decorations suitable for display in your personal quarters.
by... Thanks for your
Of
time.
course, citizen.
Maybe a fish, then?
What? Why? It's a fish. Fish have nothing to do with the Citadel. Besides, it'll be dead in a couple of years.
The important thing is to embrace the time that you have to spend with a fish.
Oh, is... Come on, please, you have to help me. I need to make something nice. It's for a date.
Fuck. Sorry, honey Mary. Made it an Ardagh Yachi monastery by sad, tortured souls. Too sweet for a real.
Salvage operations on the Salahio system have been cleared. Operations had previously been halted after combat VI that went rogue on Luna was not intentionally upgraded to full AI status. Alliance members have maintained that the VI was for combat testing purposes only. Given these findings, it is unlikely any charges will be filed. Biomedical firm Certa Foundation is reporting a medical breakthrough against a new strain of interspecies influenza. The development comes as a result of samples contaminated during a biotic attack on their research center 2 years ago. Fortunately, there were few casualties. A quiet candlelight vigil is planned for hostages who died during the Batarian attack on Terra Nova. Reverend Michael Bowman, whose daughter Kate died in the fighting, is holding a non-denominational prayer service on the anniversary of the attack. Shepherd Memorial Plaza on Elysium was voted this year's hottest wedding location.
You're kidding me, right?
Under Admiral Hackett's orders, money raised from wedding fees goes to funds for Alliance veterans.
Shepherd Memorial Plaza.
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profiles. The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. The Council has pledged a full investigation. The Asari Shaira, more commonly known as the Consort, has declined to name the next race likely to gain Council membership. However, she suggested an announcement could come soon. Commander Shepard. He uncovered Saren's plan, defeated the Geth army, and died in the final days of the fight. Or did he? Witnesses report seeing him alive on Omega. All businesses using security mechs have been asked to check their systems for a potentially deadly virus that can disable targeting safeties and friend or foe identification.
What? Where the heck is Emily Wong? She said to come see her. Zakara Market, who knows about the Proscenium Lakes, and asked them about the fish.
We just
Emily
talked
Wong
about the
got
Wards
a
Market.
freaking thing.
He sent me here. Come on, why do I need a service order?
The Wards Market? Why would you come to a Zakara Ward warehouse?
He said they were out of stock and I should go here. He didn't say anything about a service order.
Without a service order, I really can't help you.
Wouldn't a refreshing, delicious Tupari sports drink hit the spot right now?
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my...
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Certa Foundation.
I'm just browsing.
Come back soon, Shepard. The nerve enhancements say that there are occasional motor control side effects. Jake loves to run. What if it makes him fall down?
Jake is fine. He's a perfectly healthy father.
Welcome back, Shepard. What do you need today?
I'm just looking.
Saranus will be there when you need us.
I could swear there's like one of them that you could buy a fake fish from, or to try to convince them or something that it's real or some jazz like that. Dark Star Lounge. Maybe they're in here. Not the fish, but the reporter.
Do you have any games you'd like to trade in? You get 2 credits toward a new game.
2 years after a Geth attack nearly destroyed it, the colony of Zoo's Hope has announced plans for an expansion.
A lot of good stuff, but they're expensive as heck.
What can I do for you? All right, I'm here if you change.
So what do you think? Maybe a shotgun?
I like the assault rifle. It's like a non-stop barrage of death.
If you can hit it.
There's the chick I knocked out. Not Emily Wong, though. Eh.
Mech attacks have increased as a programming malfunction virus spreads. Experts warn of the accompanying danger of poorly programmed security VIs being overzealous in protecting themselves from infection.
You know what's good? Alliance Corsair. The battles are pretty realistic, but it's still fun. And you can install it on an Omni tool.
That I can do for you?
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind where's the restroom. Those are reservoirs, the Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the wards. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is Delea Sonesi's gift shop.
When I pour a glass of water, it's the same stuff that tourists throw garbage in?
No, they purify it first. If some Solarian or human bacteria gets left in, and a Turian or Quarian drinks it, they could die. Everything would be so much simpler if we all had the same DNA. But no, the universe loves diversity.
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the
Those
Presidium.
are the only place I know of on the station to get.
Where's that gift shop?
In the market downstairs from the bar. Delea sells aquariums. Fish are the largest pets most station residents can get a permit for.
Thanks for your time.
If you get up to the Presidium, check out the Demaio flowers across from the conduit. They're coming in very nicely.
Conduit?
The Canadian Elanco Memorial Scholarship has begun sending gifted human biotics to the Ascension Project for care and training. Elanco, a graduate of the controversial Biotic Acclimation and Temperance Training Project, sacrificed his life to help stop sarin on Vermont. The virus affecting mechs galaxy-wide was evidently born in a Haynes Kedar mechanics facility. The result of the misuse of quality and recall Later today, we interview Counselor Anderson. The tireless former soldier has put down his guns to build bridges with numerous trained treaties. Tune in and find out what the man behind Commander Shepard's rise to fame thinks is the greatest threat to intergalactic stability.
I hear this is the best place for food on Takara Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole dance.
Huh.
What do you want?
Why are you so interested in fish from the Presidium?
It's so decadent. Eating a fish from the Presidium would be like screwing Shaira.
Ugh, sorry you're so squishy. Where are you supposed to get a decent grip?
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What?
I told you.
Why have all that water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand aliens at all.
Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
You think there's any place on board we could buy a fish?
You know,
Welcome to Citadel Newsnet. I'm Emily Wong. Officials in the Systems Alliance remain tight-lipped about the recent disaster on the pioneer colony of Freedom's Progress. The human outpost is believed to have been destroyed, with no survivors on record. Details are sketchy due to a news blackout. This is the latest in a series of frontier settlements lost by the Alliance. The Hanar Shrine of the Enkindlers plans a prayer vigil for the deceased. The Hanar maintain that the lost colonies are the Protheans' wrath, after human explorers defiled a Prothean data beacon 2 years ago on Eden Prime.
Ay, ay, ay. I'd say enough of that. can't seem to find Emily Wong, so just gonna bounce. There you go. Now stay alive.
You clean up well, Mr. Solomon Gunn. Hawk won't know what hit him.
I assume Solomon Gunn is my cover?
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his Graybox. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
I take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason.
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself.
Is that a statue of
Our
Saren?
tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back Keiji's Graybox. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
You've worked really hard on this. Keiji must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? Keiji's Graybox holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
What's in the Graybox that makes it worth all this trouble?
The Graybox holds Keiji's memories. Everything from all the codes and plans he stole to All the time we spent together. Wrapped up in those memories is the secret he stole. Keiji never told me what it was, but the information got him killed.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for. This is our stop. After you, Mr. Gunn.
Just one moment, sir. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Huck. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
I've heard a lot about you. Name's Solomon Gunn.
And I've heard a lot about you. You've been very busy lately, if the extra net is to be believed.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you? You may pass through, Mr. Gunn, with my apologies. But I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can. We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
Got the blue suns, and then we got the black suns.
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam! Done.
Thank goodness. I thought those rabble would dog you for years.
That goes to a security room. We'll probably have to get in there at some point. Let's case the vault and figure out what we have to do.
I'd rather not talk to Hawk unless I have to. Really, bruh?
What's your read on that Archangel guy?
I hear he's dead. Or gone, or something. Good riddance, I say.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected. Password-protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX700 series. Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. Keiji could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it. Don't touch that. Without Hawk's DNA, you'll set off every alarm in the building. We still need the password and a sample of Hawk's voice to get past that scanner. It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
Hawk gave me permission to go in.
Hawk knows procedure. You're not getting in till I hear it from my commander. Enjoy the party.
Private rooms. We need to get in there. That's the best place to find Hawk's DNA. There he is. All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice. Pull out the charm on this one, Chet. Whenever you're ready. After you.
Mr. Gunn, hope you're having a good time. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's home?
Gunn, in our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
I said get him talking, and you got him talking. We've got enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
Enjoy the party, Mr. Gunn.
Once we find the password, we can get past the voice scanner. One sec. That should take care of the barrier.
I do not remember how I got in here.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
Just
turn around now, or I call for backup. Enjoy the party.
There's got to be a way to get in there. Let's look around.
Oh, upstairs. I did not notice there was an
Mr.
upstairs.
Gunn.
Did you hear? Santiago was attacked in his own base.
Really? By whom?
Zaid Masani, of all people. Thankfully, Vito escaped.
Let me unlock that security room door for you. There we go. Ready when you are.
Oh, how rude. You unlocked the other, but you wouldn't unlock this one?
You can't be back here.
Take him down.
I have an idea. See what you can find.
Perugia.
Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. I tapped into their communications. Maybe it'll come in handy. Now, I just take the voice sample we got from Hawk and... got it. Now we can crack that voice scanner.
Yeah, but we still need the DNA sample.
Last time I was here was a few years ago. Hawk has done really well for himself since then.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
Never mind then.
Enjoy the party.
There's got to be a a way to get in there. Let's look around.
Ooh. Didn't even notice this little
I hear
area.
Mr. Hawk's vault is exquisite.
Who could know? He never lets anyone near it.
It's funny, I got near it.
Chief Rowe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass. I have an idea to get us past that private room guard. Tell him Chief Rowe sent you.
We could always sneak into the private quarters, but I got a feeling this way might work better. And that's not the direct way. Gotta go from here.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests.
I have
without-
clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
I have authorization from Chief Rowe.
Okay, 1 second. Chief Rowe, Samuels. Have you given access authorization to Mr. Hawk's private rooms?
They have access, Samuels. They'll stop bothering me.
Got it. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. Okay, you're clear to go in.
Enjoy the party.
Wonder if you sneak in, you probably have to take down a bunch of guards. It's like, hey, someone got in. We know you're here.
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet.
Obviously not the couch cushion. Alarm clock, possibly the wine glass back there. Make sure there isn't anything I can steal. Ooh.
The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. It's probably contaminated, though. We should find another sample.
Yeah. If snuck on, I'd probably have to deal with that guy with the gun over there.
Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. We're going to need more than this for the scanner, though. Empty. Too bad. A cigarette butt would have been a good source.
Good morning. Time to wake up.
Sorry.
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the data pad. He seems to have obsessed over this. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Okay. Good, good. Oh, do not need to go towards it.
That got it. The barrier's down.
Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk. DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
I'll check for security cams. Go ahead and get dressed.
Only got my pistol. What? She said all my stuff was in it. Yeah, it's probably gonna appear on me whenever I get through there. Cool, good, yep. Yep, there's my stuff. The Sam Heck is half the scrap.
So this is Hawk's vault. Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the Graybox. It's not far.
You're kidding me. He has...
Michelangelo's David. Just... wow. Think we could get this out through the door?
Hey, you don't deserve this. This belongs back on Earth.
Hawk has good taste. I'll give him that. This is nice. Oddly relaxing. Wow. Imagine that thing coming at you in a dark alley. Doesn't look like much, but that might be one of the most valuable pieces here. Turian art is rare outside of Palavin. For good reason, I say.
Looks like freaking scrap.
Ugh. Rachni Queen. I guess everything's valuable to someone.
Said stone tablets. Oh, over here, stone tablets.
This looks like Quarian script. Wow. This has got to be old. When was the last time the Quarians wrote on stone? Creepy. Creepy.
Some of the statues on it. It's on Ilos.
I could still get money for something like this, even outside the Alliance. Asari go nuts for this sort of thing.
What?
How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk!
Target of several terrorist attacks over its 210-year lifetime. But in 2096, a motley group called Freedom's First finally brought the statue down, protesting the induction of Canada and Mexico into the United North American States. New York chapter of Freedom's First wanted a symbol that they would secede this new union if necessary. In the early morning hours of November 1st, they smuggled small arms and 15.5 tons of high explosives on Liberty Island. Shooting or capturing the guards, they planted the explosive under the pedestals, detonated them at 7:37 a.m. The statue crashed to the ground in pieces, unexpectedly killing 4 of the terrorists. The remaining team members were apprehended after long manhunts. The damage was done. The outrage of the secessionists kindled the fires of the Second American Civil War. On November 4th, President Caitlin Chung signed an executive order to rebuild the statue. Approximately 1/10 of steel beams and copper plating. The destroyed statue was recovered and used in creating the new one. The original head was put on display at the National Museum of American History in Washington, D.C. It remains there for 2 years until the Battle of Washington. During heavy shelling by secessionist forces, the head disappeared. A new statue was completed in 2101. The fate of the original pieces was left to speculation and pulp novels. Interest flared up briefing in 2159 when photos surfaced of the head in the cargo hold of a star freighter. By the time the human media were far more concerned with the future. In the face of humanity spreading out among thousands of new planets, a statue titled Liberty Enlightening the World seems small and quaint by comparison.
How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk!
He doesn't deserve it.
A model of the Kara. It's like a Turian Titanic, the way I hear it. I feel like its eyes are following me. Yikes. That's impressive. Not sure what it is, though. That's a Casa Locust. No, the Casa Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents. Gorgeous. It even comes with a perfect copy, too. I'm sure Hawk won't mind if we borrowed these.
This is valuable.
Oh my god. There it is.
Don't bother, Miss Goto. It's code-locked. I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like to disappoint.
I need what's in your grey box, Kasumi. You know I'm willing to kill you for it. I'll admit your skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open, but you're still going to die, screaming. No!
Have I got your attention?
That shut him up.
Kill them!
We've got company. Silent. Checking blueprints. There's a landing pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Joker, bring the shuttle in, now!
You're a heavy mech. Larger than normal.
Okay. find another way.
Maybe ram it with that. Not that ain't it. There we go. Those heavy mechs. Great, I'm in the heavy mech storage.
Contact. Brace yourself.
It'll take heavier weapons than that to blow those things. That got it.
Don't let them out of there with more property.
Oh, kiss my ass. I'll use this singularity device on you. Oh, the black hole around here. Huh. It's safe to say it worked.
Kill Solomon Gunn. Bring the girl to me.
You hear that? Wants her alive.
Going dark. Heads up. Cloaking.
Well, if they're in that direction, what's in this direction? Nothing.
You know what happened to your boy toy when he fought back?
You like that? Murderer.
This should come in handy.
Keep them busy. I'll take care of this myself.
Here they come.
Moving to cover!
Cloaking! Now you see me. Have you been drinking?
I don't have an assault rifle.
Incoming! Get down! Could have done this the easy way, Gojo.
Allow me to show you the hard way.
Look left. Down you go.
Lay down your weapons.
Now you see me. Can't get there.
No shields.
Up ahead. Now you see me. That had to hurt. Need some cover. Look behind you. Gunship's back and with full shields. If I can get to the ship, I can take down the shields. Here they come. Going dark.
Even if you escape, I'll scour the galaxy for you.
They're to our left.
Disengaging friend onboard detection.
to the gunship. Take out these guards.
Careful, men. Want to keep her pretty face intact.
Now you see me. Got a clear shot. Here we go. Shields down. Let's tear that thing apart. Look straight ahead. Up ahead. Cloaking!
Would you like to this gunship? I'll have a squadron of them.
They're coming from the front.
We have it so far.
Cloaking!
Too late to get out of this alive, Kasumi.
You were saying?